Hey guys, this is a Dead Space 2 commentary. This was taken from our Tashuka Luda tournament. It only went into one game, which was the 0187s versus the Hun Security Force. I can go into why it only went to one game later, but for now we're just going to jump into this one. And judging by the thumbnails, it looks like the 0187s are going to be on defense, which are the Necromorphs, and the Hun Security Force is going to be on offense as the humans. I know who wins this series, which is the best out of 3 maps, or the first of 4 rounds. I don't know who wins this extra round, so it'll be interesting for me to see this the first time in about a year or so. The 0187s are a really aggressive team, so I don't expect to see any spitters on the field till the spitter room, so expect a lot of packs and lurkers. So, host spawns in first. So it goes on the other team as a 4 slot if you notice, so it's not 3 on 4, he's just bouncing it so another random doesn't join in, so he's not participating. It's a 3v3, so early rush here, nobody really gets jumped on. Here comes another lurker, no success. Second lurker coming in gets on Ekblade, who is carrying the objective, so that's a pretty good jump. And the 07s are doing a really good job here by rushing the right side on field core. Since the humans have a right-hand advantage, they can see around their right corners easier. So attacking them from the left side, since their human is on the left side of the screen, it gives you the Necromorphs an advantage. So here they take out a human pretty early, which is really good usually. Humans get to this first part pretty easily. Pack jumps on the human here carrying the objective, turns him towards his weak side. So lurker above could have got an easy kill. Okay, he does that here anyways. So now it looks like it's going to be a 2v3 again as our reinforcements come in. And so it looks like they're going to put in the objective. Lurker up top, it'll be interesting to see if he... Okay, so he's going to try to attack the objective. And then, okay, so now he jumps down, so I guess they're not going to go for the objective. They're just going to try to cause some chaos here and make sure no one has any extra health packs. They're actually doing a really good job. Because right here, more experienced players might leave right now since there's no way they can kill the objective with 5 seconds left. And you can get a head start on the next door. But they're staying here, so good job by the 0187s for holding them for a few seconds. Okay, so we cut here. They're actually going to rush this door instead of waiting to spawn as spitters. So, I mean, I like the idea here to try to knock off an extra health pack or so. Make them weak for this next room. There, so it goes in the corner.
Really excited in my corner.
So, let's see what the humans decided to do. Okay, so it looks like there's going to be 2 going left and maybe 1 going right. I can't really see through the walls. Good jump here by the lurker. I don't know if I agree with having 2 spitters and a lurker. I'd rather have 3 spitters, but I kind of like the idea of being able to stop a rush. The lurker could jump on the guy who's rushing the switch if needed. So 2v3 here. Doesn't look like anyone's going on the switch. They're trying to take out these spitters. Webby Rugs putting time mines from underneath. I kind of like the idea. It's just kind of easy to avoid, and it takes a while for the time mines to go off. And the spitters could just attack your teammates while you're putting down the mines. So the first attack didn't go so well for the Hun Security Force. Looks like they're making their second round. Kind of didn't wait for their teammate. So now they're going to kind of pay the consequences, and Webby's going to go back to doing the time mines. Missed the first mine. As you can see, it didn't make it up to the top. And now she's in a 3v1 situation, and it doesn't look like she's going to pull this out. So, I mean, I think you should always wait for your third teammate in a 3v3. There's really no point in attacking early. Let's see here if they wait. Looks like they're going to rush anyways. I mean, you're pretty much just asking to get killed here, going in against 2 spitters and a lurker, 2v3. You should always wait on your teammate. I mean, I know it's kind of annoying to wait for the extra time, but if you go in here, you die, and that's even more time that you're wasting from just actually trying to make the fight that you're not going to win, and then actually dying and losing the fight and waiting for the respawn. I would always recommend having 1 human go underneath to throw grenades up between the 2 holes from the bottom to stun the spitters, and have 1 human kind of on the other side of the room where this human is now that can actually see the spitters getting stunned and take them out. And then that third player can kind of do what he wants, either throw grenades up there as well, or go for the switch, depending on if the spitters are stunned. So now it looks like they're kind of coming in one at a time. Really bad play by the Hun Security Force. Maybe because they don't have mics, it's a little bit harder to communicate, but you always have the player finder objective thing that kind of shows you where your friends are. Ekblid is rushing the switch, trying to dodge about 3 spitter fire there, doesn't make it. So another strategy I see for this room that some of the more experienced players try to do is to try to hoard up health packs before coming in. I don't like that strategy at all. I mean, it's just kind of a time waster, and really the only problem you're going to have with this room is trying to fight off 2 or 3 spitters, which, I mean, it should be pretty simple. It should be you run in, you kill them, or you don't. I don't think 3 health packs is really going to help you. I mean, you can extend the fight, but I think if you don't kill them very quickly, you're going to have problems regardless. So, I'm not a fan of hoarding up health packs. I mean, if you're waiting on a teammate to spawn, then yeah, obviously it's a good idea, but I don't like wasting time. I think you should just go in there, be efficient, and take out the spitters, and then go for the switch. So here, Webby's going to try to rush the switch. There's only 30 seconds. She kind of had to do that to make a play, because you don't get any extra time for getting that switch, and they'd have to take the objective from that switch all the way back to the main room. I don't think you get any extra time for that. It's been a while, but so I mean, this is really just desperation, just to get the switch. I guess just for morale, for some victory points. But 0-8-7s dominate this room. When I first kind of saw this game, I thought it'd be a sweep by the 0-8-7s. Actually, the series turned out to be really entertaining. So I'll upload more of the commentaries, of obviously just the Necromorph rounds. But if people are interested, I can do that. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed.